man. I'm speaking about the principles of a man. I'm talking about, when we get into where do we stop? When we get into the even the part about the child, it's like, man, I'm just trying to get the listeners to understand. It's like, I think there's something wrong up here. You have a whole child. You speak to me in your raps. You talking to me. You speak to me when you're multi-million. I feel like, okay, bang, you got multi-millions. You mean you got multi-millions and a whole child that's not like in arm's reach? Like my peers who have children, because I don't have children, and I want children. And I'm gonna have children.
Yes, sir.
Right? So what I'm saying is, my peers who like, in this, they on the gram, they taking pictures, put chains on their sons for their birthday.
Yeah.
And, Khaled, he walk around with his son, like it's like a thing. And I'm like, again, who is this? Like, you got a whole child that you suppressing. You're not even, you got a whole child that nobody knows about.
How true is the child? Because I say alleged, but
Right.
for you to come,
it's real. It's real. It's real. It ain't. Ghostwriting ain't alleged. The reference tracks ain't alleged. The baby ain't alleged. It's not alleged. It's real. That's it. And my point with that is just saying, we can't even know about something that's like so precious. We can't even know about the kid, right? But we can know about it when you roll it out with your alleged new Adidas deal. You can roll out, that information with a sweatsuit and some sneakers.
and is the
I'm not with
clothing line called Adidon? From what you understand,
Allegedly.
Man. So when you get information like that,
we'll see if it comes out or
man,
not.
I make sure it wasn't like that. If you got me like that, I'd be like, nah, I'm not. Nah, we got to change the name. Do you think, or are you anticipating a reply from Drake now to the story of Adidon?
No, I'm not.
Why?
What's to talk about? It's all true. What's up?
What about? Is there anything that you're afraid, or are you
I'm not
holding
afraid of nothing.
So there's nothing that he
Nothing. Ain't no skeletons with me. I don't have none. The realest in it. Been in it. 16. Still giving y'all classics. Still giving y'all classics. Not playing no games.
If he were to come with something, do you have another layer? Because you said it's layers.
It's layer. Listen, I told you at the end of this joint, we can take this slow. I'm just peeling back the first layer. This whole joint right here was 100% responding to those things. When I mentioned, if I mentioned, he say, you chasing around Kanye. I've been aligned with the greatest my whole career. You talk about me, you talk about myself, Pharrell Williams, Chad Hugo, Neptunes, bang. Kanye West, bang. Records with Jay-Z, bang. Doing my thing. I've been aligned with the greats my whole career. And on that same note, the only two I'm chasing are Ghost, Pac, Big. That's the only greats I'm chasing. Period. I don't gotta chase no Ye. I don't gotta do that.
Man, I see you go ahead, man. I see you locked and loaded.
Oh no, I was writing down.
I did have a question.
Yeah.
I know you said you wouldn't have changed anything. There are no limits. Is there a message that you do have to the community of people, for someone who, and I know someone living with MS. My uncle died from MS. Is there a message to those people who can't stand behind that one line?
I'm in the mix of a rap battle right now, and music, like I said, is competitive and it's sport to me. My fiance was mentioned in something that I don't involve her in. I see or hear nothing no more. That's it with me.
What did your fiance say? Did she say "get him, baby," or did she say, "I'm not tripping off of that"? What does the queen say?
She was like, what is that? What did that mean? He's gonna make it ring on you like Virginia Williams? What does that mean? I was just like, I was like, it was a reach, babe. It was a trash bar and it was a reach. But the fact that he mentioned your name, I can't live with that. I can't do
What did Kanye West say about the story of Adidon?
I never told him about it.
Oh wow.
I'm not, you know, I'm not here to discuss. When we get into my family, I don't got to discuss nothing.
Right.
With
So
nobody.
you don't play it for him.
I don't
Not
play him.
clearance, but
No, ain't no clearance. Ain't no playing it for him. Ain't no nothing. We not doing that.
Right.
We not doing that. I don't got to do that. Cause, like I said, I've been doing this by myself. I'm talking about sparring. You say something about yay, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Come on.
Right.
Something about Sean. What's up? Come on.
But they jumping. They come from all sides.
What's up? What y'all?
Have you guys had a conversation now that the track is out though? Afterwards?
I'm about to go to Wyoming tonight. I'm sure we'll talk about it tonight.
I heard that, man. And I do want to come back, man. And I know that you and Kanye, that you guys have such a great relationship.
We do.
I do want to ask also, man, a rewind about when you heard the slavery was a choice.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What do you say to Kanye? We gonna come back.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We got Pusha T in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
I meet you at the Spice in the Low.